How is it going? I am hoping that magic is going to let me put her down so I can actually do your read. For those of you that don't know, my name is A. For those of you that do, hey, thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you for choosing to share. Good, she wants to get down. Share some of yourself with me today. This is going to be a general collective read for my wonderful, fabulous Leos. All right, let's get this going. So check out my recorded reads channel, A Pretty Lil Tarot 2, as that is where I post my recorded reads. All right, and like and subscribe to this channel if you have not already. I was thirsty, sorry. As this is where I do my live reads, okay? All right, so Leos, let's get started, shall we? So we're gonna just pull, and we're gonna see what comes out. This is not like a specific question or anything like that. It's literally just what's gonna come out for the energy of my wonderful, fabulous Leos. To start, we are gonna pull from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. So let me grab that. All right, and yeah, find out what messages that are waiting for you to hear. Okay. All right. Leo, it feels so good to be you. What's on my Leos? All right. Let's pull. Just one, please, from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. One for my Leos. Just one. Just one. All right. All right, you guys got 12th house, okay, which speaks to introspection, okay, deep, hidden, all right? Let's take a look and see what the message is, just in case you guys want to see what it looks like. All right. So the number 50 may be of significance, okay? All right, let's see. Woo! Is this the situation that we're going to be pulling on today? Okay. So it says, this situation is complex, so learn what's going on behind the scenes before you act. Look for private motives, hidden enemies, and surprise angels. Take time alone to develop an idea or listen within. It can be hard to find a healthy place between feeling subsumed. What is subsumed? Is subsumed the thing is same as consumed? Maybe. Subsumed by a group and dwelling in stunted isolation. The 12th house asks you to face your fears, all right? Okay, so that's what you got. Let's get pulling. What's that? We'll use this deck. See what comes out from our wonderful, fabulous Leos. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sharing some of yourself with me today, because that is what you are doing. All right. Let's pull. Also, side note, y'all, straight up, if you're new here, my vision is 2400. So that means that I cannot see your comments, okay? Just so you know. But if you do have a question, send me an email, A Pretty Lil Tarot 333S. That is where I get my emails. Let's go. All right, so, okay. Knight of Swords, King of Coins, King of Pentacles, and the Fool. All right. Okay, so it looks like someone might have something in the works, some sort of new idea or something that could be completely different than what you've ever done before, going on or in the works, right? Starting the beginning stages. Hello. Thank you so much, Dangerously Hyper. I appreciate it. I think I'm pretty cool, but I feel like when they say that you think that you cool, you really not. But you're cool. Thanks for the super chat. All right, let's see. Aquarius energy. All right. Nine of Wands. Seven of Wands. And last for this, please. Oh, well, we got two. Let's see. Empress and Ace of Cups. Okay, so whoever it is that I'm speaking to tonight, you are a resilient energy, all right? I feel like you are very confident and you have reached a point, stage, development, peak in your journey in your life where you are able to confidently stand your ground. Confidently, you're able to stand up for what it is that you believe in, all right? This is not giving someone that is easily bullied out of something. Perhaps once you've made up your mind and you feel as though it is in your absolute best interest to do, then that's what you're gonna do, is what this is giving, okay? And I feel like ultimately, you are someone who is kind. You are someone who is fair. You are someone who is balanced. But you've just been through a lot of shit, okay? And you know, as a result, you know your stuff, okay? You know your shit. And you're just, like I said, I just feel like you're not, whoever this is, you're not at a place in your life anymore where you're going to be bulldozed, if that makes sense. That being said, it does look like there's some sort of new relationship on the horizon with this Ace of Cups, all right? It could be, too, that whatever it is that you're starting is just pure intentions, all right? And you have every intention of giving it your all, right? Regardless of what those around you might have to say. Again, you are finally, is what I'm feeling compelled and called to say, finally in a place where it's like, whoever wants to talk that talk and make all the kind of noise that they want, it's fine, but you still doing what it is that you're gonna do for you, all right? All right. Let's just find out what the message is. Let's just get to it, all right? What is the message? What is the message? Shout out 369 Dimension Readings. Check out the channel. We have a show over there called Putting Things into Context, where we talk about all kind of cool things, all right? Ethereal things, paranormal, supernatural, all kinds. Time travel, portals, dreams. Check it out, all right? All right, so we have Temperance and Nine of Coins in reverse. Let me take a look at this. Okay, I feel like you have balanced yourself out of this energy, okay? Nine of Coins in reverse, which is Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Someone who's fake, phony, superficial, materialistic, someone who could be deceitful or an energy of deceit. Did I say codependent? Financially, emotionally, just someone who could be very much a grown-ass adult, but they conduct themselves along the lines of like a 12, 13-year-old. That's that Nine of Coins in reverse, all right? Now, respectfully, I feel like that could have been a past version of you. However, that is not where you're at right now, all right? And in fact, it's giving this Empress energy. And straight up, you don't get to Empress energy by being perfect just for your whole entire life. Like, that's not how you get to Empress energy. You get to Empress energy by making mistakes, okay? Falling on your ass, okay? Busting your head. Taking big L's time after time after time. But the thing that brings that Empress energy out is that you are resilient, right? You come back bigger, better, stronger, smarter every time. To the point where you just reach Empress energy, all right? So, I don't want anybody to feel any kind of way or get triggered by this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, because I'm saying that is a past energy of you, all right? Past. You above that. And I feel like you should wear that proudly, because like I said, and the same with Emperor, you don't get to Emperor status. You don't get to Empress status just because you've just been perfect your entire life. That's not how this works. Okay? All right. So, that being said, you have now balanced out that part of yourself, right? It's past. Oh, you was dead and gone. Dead and gone. Yeah. All right. Message. Ciao. Are these reverse? No, they're not. They're not reverse. Hold on. Let me take a sip. I always end up getting so thirsty during reads, and I try to prepare. This cup was full before I got on here, maybe like 30 minutes ago, because I did a rant real quick. Cup was all the way full and it's gone. So here's to hoping that I will be able to make it through this entire read with no more water. That being said, so we have High Priestess in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, all right? I do feel like this is speaking on past energy, all right? So for whatever reason, they're spelling it out for me, all right? So High Priestess in reverse, someone who goes against their higher self, right? Your intuition could be telling you to do one thing, and you're like, yeah, pretty sure that's my intuition, but I'm gonna do this over here. Even though everything is telling me that I need to go over here, I'm gonna go over here. And then with what I went over here doesn't work out, I'm gonna throw a pity party for myself, okay? I'm not gonna learn anything from it, all right? I'm gonna walk in a space of never-ending uncertainty because I'm not listening to my intuition. That's this High Priestess is energy. Can also be speaking too soon, right? Or speaking out of turn, just saying whatever the fuck comes to your mind, without regard for anything, facts or anything. Okay. All right. So Four of Cups we have in reverse as well. Okay. Four of Cups in reverse can speak to taking hold of an opportunity, staying focused on something. All right. Again, this is the Four of Cups in reverse. All right. Can also speak to gratitude, right? So Four of Cups upright would speak to boredom, apathy, regret. Okay. Four of Cups in reverse, gratitude, focus, seizing opportunities as they are sent your way. All right. Okay. And that could be the energy that you are in now. I have a feeling whoever this is for, like, you've been through a lot, because the fact that this was even needed, I've been asking for the message, and it's like, no, I gotta tell you the past. I gotta tell you where they came from, right? And I'm just trying to get the message. I feel like your path in particular, not that anybody's path is any less important than the next, but there's something about, in particular, patterns, perhaps, when it comes to you and your path that has brought you to where you are today. Positively, right? I feel like you'll be like, duh, but in a positive way, right? In a special way. Let's see what this is. Why do these keep coming out in reverse? Some of them are reverse, some of them aren't. And you know what? I'm gonna leave it because what's supposed to come out is gonna come out. So all right. So we got Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. Why is this here? Why is the Six of Wands here, please? In reverse. Why is it here? Okay. So listen, you guys, listen. I need you to take what people say, especially people that you know don't mean you any good, with a grain of salt. Okay? Now, this doesn't mean that you need to say that to their face. I mean, you can if you want to. You know, you can if you want to. Personally, I'm still learning when I should keep what it is that I'm thinking inside. So if that's what you want to do, but you could have dealt with someone who I feel like may have recently spit like a whole lot of like hate, a whole lot of things at you that are not true, okay? And again, you don't have to tell this person, I'm taking what you're saying with a grain of salt. You can, though, whatever. But I feel like whoever this individual is, they said things that they knew were going to sting a little bit, okay? And try not to let it get to you. especially if they're things that you know are not true. Let it just roll off your shoulders, okay? Yes, names and words and shit can hurt. They can. Only if you let them. Okay, a way to get past that is look at who is delivering the message. Like just earlier, I was dealing with somebody and it's important to remember that we are all on different journeys, okay? We are all on different paths. We are all at different levels of understanding. People can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. And that is something that I had to remind myself of today. So some conversations and some things just don't really serve a purpose until they will actually serve a purpose. I hope that you can understand what it is that I'm saying. So I'm saying all this to say, I feel as though whoever this may resonate with, you might have had somebody say some shit to you that you're like, well, that's not true. Why would they say that? That's really fucked up. No, that's not how I think. Or no, that's actually not what I did. And then it just wouldn't let up. Could have been really, really relentless. That is because I feel like you may have been dealing with someone who wanted to get a reaction out of you. And I feel like you were meeting them with a blank face, perhaps. Just let it roll off. Just let it roll off your shoulder. So we have Pisces energy. So Pisces, Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius energy out here, okay? The message. Remember, people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. This doesn't speak to anybody's intellect. I've met some very, very smart, unaware people. Very, very intelligent, unaware people. All right. So and I'm feeling called to say this, so it must be relevant to somebody. Be careful that you're not interchanging and confusing unaware with just dumb. Right? So, at a basic level, in some context, you could look at it as, oh, that's dumb. But just be careful, because regularly I deal with very intelligent, unaware people, okay? People can only meet you as deeply as they met themselves. All right, y'all. What is the message? What else? For my Leos. Why? These are what? You know what? No, they're not. I keep feeling like I need to put these all upright, but whenever I flip them over, they're upright. And so you guys got a lot of reversals coming out. We just had the High Priest, which is Hierophant in reverse, just come out, all right? So with this Hierophant in reverse, so when you think about the Hierophant upright, can speak to tradition, can speak to values, can speak to wise counsel, right? So Hierophant in reverse would speak to the opposite of that, right? Maybe someone who is a little bit rebellious, someone who is a little bit unorthodox, someone who perhaps maybe rebels against tradition, right? That's your energy right now, all right? I feel like you should stand strong in this, okay? So for some of you guys, this could be a mother figure that might have been throwing some things at you that you're like, yo, that's kind of hurtful to hear coming from you. But again, people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves, all right? That might be what I end up titling this. Because I feel like there's something that happened, and if it hasn't, it's about to, with either someone that you were involved with, maybe romantically, or like a family member, namely a mother figure. And I feel like the energy of healing that you're in and the journey that you come a long way, all right? I feel as though it is starting to ignite something and trigger those around you, okay? Those who knew you back when, right? Because it's just illuminating the things in themselves that perhaps they need to work on. And that has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them, my love. So honestly, I feel like pat yourself on the back, because you know what that means? That means that you've done the work, right? You've done it, right? Your job, one of your jobs, is to illuminate in others what it is that they need to work on, so they can then be triggered and start that journey, right? Completely independent of you. So pat yourself on the back for that. All right, let's get a closing message for my Leos, because I kind of feel like this is all over the place. I feel like this is going to be really specific, okay? If this is you, this is you. But whoever it is that I'm speaking to tonight, you came a long way. You've come a long way, all right? And I feel like you still have a long way to go, but up, all right? But up. Closing message. Closing message. Don't let... It's very important not to let anything anyone does or says get to you. And I understand that it can be easier said than done sometimes, right? It takes practice. And then it's going to get to the point where you're just like so good at that. Like that's just like your way of being. It's not even about being good. That people will think you're bullshitting until they fuck around and find out that you're not. Okay? So just keep in mind that nothing that anybody says or does is a direct result of you. It has everything to do with how they perceive and how they are choosing to react to something that might involve you, okay? But it's still not because of you, okay? So we have 8 of Cups. And let me just see one more here. Whatever this is, you could be... Yeah, I'm sorry. You could be coming to a realization that this is just someone or a situation that you literally are going to have to turn your back on. And I just became overwhelmed with emotion. So I do feel like this has to do, maybe a child, perhaps. But this does have to do with I feel like someone that you had/have a lot of love for, and it doesn't feel great. So I'm sorry. But I feel like you are being forced to be practical, and I feel like that is part of this closing message. Listen, something is only going to put itself in front of you so many times before it starts to smack you in the face, okay? So there is something about what is happening that is to facilitate a change, and I feel like you need to embrace it, okay? If you have Sagittarius in a prominent placement, I would suggest watching the read that I did earlier a few hours ago today, because that one is heavily about embracing change as well. There might be something in it for you. I mean, these they're not parallel messages. They don't go hand in hand, but there might be something in it for you, okay? For some of you guys, you could be being forced to be mature in a situation that perhaps you are not the oldest. Age ain't nothing but a number. But you are not the most mature age-wise individual, okay? So like I said, maybe a mother figure. And I'm just saying that because we do have the Empress out here. But I mean, I suppose it could be like a father figure, or perhaps someone that you do view as a or maybe like an aunt or something like that. But I feel like this is the situation where you really could be on something like, I cannot believe that it is me that is the mature one in this situation, right? Don't put your judgment on it. It is what it is. People can only meet you as deeply as they met themselves, okay? Just, yo, those words have gotten me through like some years, trust me, like some dark times. So when I say those words, people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. That's because I truly believe that. And that is what my life experience has taught me. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see. A couple more. I feel like there's 3 more that want to come out. So let's get them. And then I'll see you when I see you again, Leos. I want to say like, sorry that it was so intense, but like kind of not. Not sorry. Okay. Is that 3? Is 2? Okay. Let's get one more. Judgment. All right, let me get these other 2. And Strength, that's your energy, Leo. And oh my gosh, we're just gonna end on that. We got 3 major arcana. The Star, bam, damn, I dropped it again. The Star, all right. Strength, Judgment, okay. Listen, you're on an energy of renewal and healing, and I feel as though that is apparent, okay. Part of me, why I keep reaching down, my leg warmers. I had these on all day and they are stretched out now. They keep sliding down, but it's still cold, so I'm gonna keep them on. So pardon me. But yes, so you're in an energy of renewal, healing, and that is apparent. And I feel like that contributed to whatever this tongue lashing was that you might have gotten. Okay, whoever it was that delivered it to you, because your light is so bright. And sometimes people, a lot of times, most times, people have a hard time accepting what it is that they don't understand. And if you're anything like me, it's not even about accepting that. I'm going to try to understand it because I like to understand what I don't understand. That could be you, the fact that I'm being called to say that. Nonetheless, people have a hard time understanding or even being compassionate, right? Or accepting the things that they don't understand. Again, people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. And I feel like that causes frustration, all right? That causes frustration in people, and it can cause them to say things that perhaps they don't even really know what they're saying and what they're talking about, okay? Which is another reason why you should let it just fall off your shoulders. You will, all right, whoever you are. Like I said, you have not gotten to where you are just by, like, accident because you just, like, you were picked up and gently placed there. No, you done been through some things. As a result, you are someone who is strong. You are someone who is brave, okay? You are someone who, it is giving Lion King, I laugh in the face of danger, ha ha ha. And maybe not quite that, but yeah, kind of. It's kind of giving, like, I done been through so much shit, like, I might be like, oh, I'm scared, but you ain't really gonna be scared of nothing, kind of, like, that's what that's giving. And it's judgment, okay? Judgment is being called in a situation, all right? It's already been called for you, but I, as well as Spirit in these cards, okay, urge you to call final judgment on a situation. If you need to walk away from something, walk away from someone, a situation, a dynamic, then do that, okay? And don't let anybody get in your head and manipulate you into feeling any kind of way other than the way that you've decided. Now, I feel like I need to clarify. Be open to receiving new information, okay? Because with new information, ideas and things change, right? New factual information. So I just felt the need to say that. But if you've already made a decision for yourself that you feel is best to remove whoever this is from your life or to make whatever life changes that you've decided to make, then do that. Stay true to that, okay? Also, it's okay to, like, double check on things. I'm feeling an energy of, like, very much needing to clarify and, like, make sure what I'm saying is being understood and maybe over explain even. Careful who you are wasting your breath over explaining to, because again, people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves, my love. All right? My wonderful, fabulous Leos. I do hope that was able to help in some way, shape, or form. And I hope that I can see you again here soon. Mwah. 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 Goodbye. Bye.